Can't change
Well, that's
the
not
past.
Julia. Of course
I
he's
just
not
found
getting
that
leg
out.
grab.
When I was kidnapped, Uncle Laguna went on a journey to find me. But because he did, Uncle Laguna wasn't able to be
So,
by
of
Rain's
course,
side when she died.
This power of Ellone's is a
Rain wanted to show Laguna her newborn baby.
Backstory.
Rain kept calling out for Laguna. So no matter what, I wanted Laguna to stay in the village.
But you do
But it
see her a
didn't
bit later. I mean,
I can no
it's
longer
not
make
that
it
she
back
doesn't
to
have
that
any character
moment.
development. It's just that we
And
haven't
also,
seen a lot of her yet.
I can only
You do
send
see
you
more of
inside
her
someone I've met
actually
before.
pretty soon.
I'm sorry, Squall. I'm about to disconnect. I'll try again to speak to you this way.
Actually, the first time you see her is
Sis,
right at the
Ellone.
beginning of the game. You don't know
I'm-
who she is at that point, but you do see her. And she becomes the subject of, you know, that funny exchange between Squall and Quistis
I want to
and
hear
Cypher.
Rinoa's voice.
Squall's like, "Who was that girl?" And Cypher's like, "Great, I have."
I can
guy
see
just
you if we go
entered
back in
puberty
time.
this lot."
Maybe even change things. Ellone. Ellone! Can you hear me? Send me back to the moment Rinoa went into a coma.
He needs his big sister so he can get back to his girlfriend.
He just needs girls to start chants yelling at how
Ellone,
their
you
names
won't
or
answer
something.
me. I know she's on the White CD ship.
But it does, you do wonder,
It's
like,
CD.
so Ellone
It
can,
is CD.
doesn't need to
It
be
is
anywhere
CD.
near someone to
Maybe
to
Edea
send
would
that
know the
person
whereabouts
back
of the
into
ship.
Past. So it's like,
Then I can see Ellone.
I mean, this power does
Then
seem
maybe
to
I
be
can go
pretty
back.
strong.
And nobody knew about this? That's a screwed up thing. Besides a few characters, no one else knew that she might be a bit stranger than others.
People do know. That's why she has to run.
Oh.
If no one knew about her power, then she'd be fine.
Well, I mean, why didn't we hear stuff about this before now? That's my question.
We did hear stuff about this before
I'm sorry,
now.
I'm forgetting. It's just so much plot. I keep forgetting stuff sometimes.
Back on disc 2, we, she either implies heavily or maybe just outright tells Squall that she's been the one responsible for his strange dreams in which he dreams he's a moron.
Ah.
Yeah, so as I was gonna say, when Ellone sends someone into your past, you do feel it in the past.
So if you die in the past, you die in the future, I assume.
I'm not talking about dying. I'm talking about that Laguna and his friends can feel when there's someone in their heads in the past. Like, at that point, they can feel it. And you get the sense later on that it helped them.
Oh. Well, at least they're calm about this. I'd be freaking out like, oh my god, somebody's taking control of me, or is it my head?
Yeah. So something happened there. Oh yeah, Squall figured out. Oh wait, these are Sorceress Edea's CDs. Maybe she will know where they are.
Oh. She had her own crew of CDs.
Well, actually, CD was her idea to begin with.
Oh.
And I guess the white CDs are the ones that sort of are not really from one of the gardens. They just sort of grew up in her orphanage and became CDs from there. I think that's the idea.
Oh, I see.
So once you finish the Laguna sequence, just go back to Edea's house, which should be pretty close by unless you've gone and wandered off somewhere for whatever reason.
I see.
You know, these YouTube spammers, they all send you exactly the same message.
I know, it's annoying. Hey, Mom, we're gonna go out and save the world. Can you give us
Is there
a bit more
anything at all I can
information?
help you with?
The White CD ship. The one Ellone's on.
Those children are They are very cautious. They would never remain in one place for long.
39, 30,
I see.
31, 32, 33.
Oh yes, however, those children seem to have taken a liking to Centra's landscape. Therefore, they may have stationed their ship by an inlet somewhere on the
43,
central
44,
continent.
45.
And Squall, please take
Okay,
with you this
I
letter
don't
that
believe
wrote.
the ship will even appear
With
until
this,
Edea
they
has
shall
told
welcome
me
you.
this and given you her letter. Now, if you want to screw around, you can actually go and sell the letter somewhere, and Edea, and then go back, and Edea will scold you and give you another one. I didn't bother to do that because it really doesn't make you a whole lot of money.
Hey, well, I knew you gave me this letter because I used it to get one, but I kind of sold it for some
Alright, so Quistis now has 10 blue magic abilities, just 6 to go.
Yay!
She can now breathe fire! I mean, seriously, although she can shoot lasers out of her eyes, she can breathe fire. It seems, those seem like bad guy type of abilities.
So, is Quistis a robot?
No, she is not. She is a blue mage.
I see.
Which reminds me of a question I wanted to ask. If you guys could pick any Final Fantasy job class, what would you pick?
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Not sure on that one.
My first instinct is I go with Summoner, but probably everyone would say that.
Not necessarily, because I'd probably pick Black Mage or Knight.
I'm just realizing, wait a minute, is there any game that has a male Summoner in it?
Probably not.
I guess you class Final Fantasy V.
Oh, I haven't played that one.
Me neither.
Yeah, but you could put job class to any character, so you can have a male summoner, white mage, and a female warrior, whatever.
I guess in 7 and 8, anyone can summon.
Yeah.
Sure.
But in the games where there's a dedicated Summoner, it's pretty much always a girl or a woman.
Yes.
Alright, so actually I surprised myself with how little time I had to spend finding this thing. Because you know me and navigation, we don't get along very well. Especially not when they don't tell you exactly where you're supposed to go.
Just some vague direction.
Yeah, they basically tell you just search around in this area with all of these inlets. So that's what I meant when I said that they are not in the open ocean. They're somewhere more hidden.
I see. Well, that makes sense. They want to hide out from people.
Yes, people. By which you mean people who want Ellone.
Yeah, exactly. So, I just want to ask this real quick. Do the White Sea know exactly what's going on, or are they just following orders?
My impression is that they know what Ellone can do, and they know that someone is after her. So I think they pretty much know what's going on.
At least it's not like bad guy stupid, don't know what's going on, but do it anyway.
Alright, so I stumble upon the ship without too much aimless wandering.
We meet again.
My name is Squall.
To your leader.
We're CDs from Balaam Garden. I'd like to speak to your leader.
I'm in charge. State your business. Depending on what you say, we may ask you to leave immediately.
I want to see Ellone. If it weren't the nameless NPC, then either they'd have to invent a new named character. We pose no threat. Have to have a Edea told us that you would be in charge of this.
Oh, Oh wait, I
Edea.
can't recognize his name is Wait.
How?
Leader.
I still don't.
Edea is no longer under Sorceress Ultimecia's control. She's now our ally. So there's no reason for you to hide Ellone's whereabouts from us.
I think Squall's
We
probably
want to take
a little
Ellone
too
back
eager
to
here.
protect her from Ultimecia.
I mean, it sort of sounds suspicious.
Thank you for coming, but we have no reason to believe you. Please leave.
Thanks a lot.
Now, if they wanted us to leave, you'd think they'd, like, kick us out.
But no, they just let you leave us be.
Yeah.
You guys won't get your loan, but you can stay around.
Wow, long time no see, sir.
Oh, look who it is. It's Man Watts.
And once.
Whoa! Look who's here! Squall,
JP, this
how's
has
it
been
going?
a long-running joke in this Let's Play.
Can't believe you're here. Everyone
What
doing good,
happened-
sir?
Because before,
After
in
you
the
guys
script
left,
we've
the
been
government
using,
buttheads came
when,
after us, and we barely
when-
escaped to this boat.
in the first scene, when
I was
Watts
sure we were goners,
appears,
sir.
he's, before he's named, he's
Someone went
just
nuts and was
labeled
thinking about
as
swimming across the
Man.
sea to escape.
So Jen's like, okay, so I am Man. And like, who
Hey,
is
it was
Watts?
a plan. All
And she
you
says,
were doing was
"I am
whining
Man
like a
Watts."
big baby. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. And look who jumped first. You numbnuts.
I don't
And
see
there's
how
also the
these
other
wackos keep
running
surviving.
gag related to him. That
So,
being
how's
that
Rinoa?
he
Where
always
is
misses
she?
the train.
Rinoa fought with us against Edea. For some reason, she went unconscious after the fight. She's resting in the garden now.
Oh yes, and the
I don't know what happened.
Being that Jen can
We couldn't
voice
protect her.
characters of either gender.
I'm sorry.
You son of a bitch. What did I say?
You
What
did
I
not
say,
protect
huh?
our princess.
I told you to take care of her.
I am
And
sad.
nothing better happened to her. Scumbag. You pathetic lying scumbag.
No, man, calm down.
Zone, come on. Easy, sir. Easy. She's not dead. They just don't know what's wrong with her, that's all.
Yeah,
Ain't that
Yeah,
right,
Annie,
sir?
I just,
Squall would never give up on her.
I mean, if you were in the cast, then I probably
Am I right,
would
sir?
have you voicing characters of both
We
genders.
came here to get Ellone because there's a new evil force after her.
Awesome.
If we can get Ellone and Rinoa together, maybe
I mean, to be
we
honest,
can get Rinoa
I
back.
think your accent's maybe a little strong.
Really?
That's
C-Zone? I told you,
basically
sir.
the reason.
Rinoa's
And-
gonna
and,
be fine.
You know, also, just as a practical matter, I had.
She promised she would
I
come
had
back.
the
We
other
all have to
ones.
free Timber together. Don't worry, sir.
I'm sorry, I
Alright,
don't mean.
but I'm gonna say it one more time.
No.
If something happens to Rinoa again, I swear.
What are you gonna do? Punch us?
No, his stomach will start feeling bad.
Oh, of course.
Remember, he always
You even need to punch you back, just like push over and you go, ah, not my stomach again.
Okay, so you do want to talk to him again. Actually, you want to talk to him several times.
So he's not seasick, but he gets sick in the stomach anyway.
Yeah, remember in the Forest Owls scenes?
That's weird.
Ooh,
You
you
think
have
he'd be-
porn magazine.
No, I mean you'd think he gets seasick, but oh well.
Anyway, give him the Naughty magazine for free. You have to give it to him for free. You can't ask him for money. If you do, then he will give you a rare card.
Yes. More important than saving the world, we need our card games. Wouldn't it be funny though if the final bad guy who was named Ultimacia played cards? I mean, everyone else does it.
So it's fitting which card he gives you. He gives you the card of the GF that kind of looks like a naked woman.
Oh, of course.
So I'm missing only 2 level 8 cards now.
Nice.
Although at least one of those will be kind of a pain to get. I'm trying to think of what the other one is. What is the other one? Actually, both of them will be kind of a pain
Here.
to get.
This is Matron's writing. She really gave this to you?
One requires
You guys call her Matron too?
completing a side quest that I've started.
Yes.
And the other
Ever
requires
since we were
starting a
little.
side quest that I have not started.
We were raised by Edea too.
Actually,
It was difficult to fight against her, but we did.
Yeah, there's one really annoying side quest on this.
Fortunately, everything turned out well.
You get it. You can get 5 rare cards.
Edea
from
is no
it, but
longer evil.
It's annoying because
She's back
it's
to her old
largely
self again.
luck-based.
The kind matron we remember.
I mean, if you get the right,
Squall, thank you.
if the random number generator
We
is
owe
being
you and
kind to
Balaam
you,
Garden much.
then you can do it pretty quickly. If it's not, then it will take a long time.
Even our salute is
I
the
hate
same.
That type of luck, you need to be doing good, otherwise you can't.
Matron told us it hasn't changed since CD
Well,
was
basically, you
established.
need someone to be in a particular location.
Ah,
And if she is not there, then you can't progress with the quest, and you have to get her to move around again. And if she doesn't move to the right place, then again, you have to...
I see a little draw spot.
Yes,
There
this
we
is a spell I don't believe we've seen before. It is Holy Elemental Magic, the only, regular spell that does holy damage.
Ah, besides using it, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there are a couple other ways to do holy element damage, like using a holy stone, but there aren't too many options. And of course, you can also junction it to your attack if you think you'll be facing enemies that are weak against it.
I see.
And I think right now I'm basically seeing, okay, how many spare slots do my characters have? Because if you remember in the last session, I had issues with my characters just, they had all of their slots filled.